Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new Battle Royale video, and today we're going to be talking about Stranger Things collaborating with Fortnite Battle Royale. So some interesting stuff going on in today's video, but before we get too far into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Roughly 71% of you guys watching this video right now aren't already subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you guys could hit that subscribe button and even notification bell if you want to keep up to date with all the latest map change, storyline content, and Fortnite interesting news. I only really cover interesting news on the channel. There is a lot of news always going on in the Fortnite community, but news that is actually going to be trending or news that is actually going to be interesting to the majority of Fortnite players, you'll see it on this channel. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and obviously the map changes and stuff like that. I always cover that every single week for you guys, and I know a lot of you guys enjoy that. Also, there is actually a giveaway running on my Discord right now. I know a lot of people are wondering what on earth was going on with the giveaway yesterday. Well, if you watch the entire video, which I posted on my channel, you'll also have a chance at winning one of them things that I announced in that video towards the end. So if you want to go and check out that giveaway, it's on the video I posted yesterday. These are actually sprays that I got from E3. So as you can see on the screen here right now, this is another spray which I gained access to from E3, and this one will be giving away in my Discord. So if you want to gain access to this spray, simply just join my Discord down below, and we'll be discussing over there how you guys can exactly win this spray. So feel free to go and join my Discord. The link is down below, and I will put it at the pinned comments. We actually had a problem on my Discord at one stage where roughly 4,000 members got kicked. Unfortunately, one of our guards pressed the wrong button and we lost a lot of members. So if you were previously in my Discord and you're no longer in it, don't worry about it, guys. You still can enter the giveaway. Basically, one of my old guards pruned everyone, I believe that's what it's called, and what it does is it just kicks everyone out who hasn't been active in 24 hours. So we lost about 4k members. Unfortunately, that was just a mistake, but if you guys have been kicked out, just feel free to join back on the Discord. The link is down below, and also what's cool over there is you can actually talk to me. Anyway, apologies for the long intro, everyone. I don't usually do these long sort of intros, but I thought I just wanted to talk a little bit more about a giveaway. Seeing no, I've never really done giveaways in the past. I've done a few. I gave away about 50 sprays at one stage, and you guys know that. But, you know, this is the first time I've done a giveaway since that, so it's been a long time. So, you know, I thought I'd just talk about it, and hopefully you guys can go and enter. So go and join my Discord, link is down below. Here's the concept that I created for my Stranger Things type thumbnail. Now, this is obviously going to be backed up with a lot of evidence, which I'm going to provide for you guys in a second. So when it comes to Fortnite Battle Royale collaborating with other games, we've obviously seen the John Wick event, which actually took place this season. We know that John Wick's house is based in Paradise Palms. You can see that on screen right here, and it even has the exact secret chest location which he has in the film, where he actually gets his weapons from, which is really cool and is a really new addition to Fortnite, adding in secret things like this. You can see it here in the basement, which is really cool if you guys didn't already know that. And then obviously we got the hotel as well, which is featured in the John Wick films, and it seems to be a hotel which is actually scattered throughout the John Wick universe, and that was a recent collaboration which we actually got at the start of this season. Now, during the end of last season, we also got the Marvel collaboration. You can see the hotel there that I'm looking at right now from John Wick. But yes, the Marvel collaboration was in perfect time for the end of season 8 leading up to season 9, and I feel like that is going to be the same with the Stranger Things collaboration. Now, Fortnite will not want these collaborations to get in the way of the events, so it'll just fit perfectly with the actual kind of ending of season 9. They'll do the event, and then either the collaboration will happen after the event or just before the event, and then suddenly the event takes place. A little bit like we saw with the Marvel collaboration last season with the actual Endgame kind of release, because if you guys look at the date of the release of Stranger Things, it's actually going to be releasing on the 4th of July, which is not long away at all. You can see that on screen right here, 4th of July. And if you look at the date of, like the day of 4th of July, it is a Thursday. Usually Fortnite may apply an update on that day, so we can probably expect that to happen. Next week, the update is probably going to be on maybe that Thursday. I assumed it probably will be, because this week we actually had an update which took place obviously only a few days ago with all the map changes. So next week there's probably going to be no major update, and then the next update will probably be next Thursday, the big one, and that will have probably the Stranger Things collaboration in it. Then we can assume that the Stranger Things collaboration will roughly run for about a week, and then maybe a little bit longer. Then we see the Fortnite event then leading on to season 10, which would work perfectly. Now for those wondering about the Stranger Things collaboration, obviously I've showed no evidence towards that just yet, but let me start off with the first piece of evidence for you guys to try and convince that this collaboration potentially could take place in Fortnite Battle Royale. So Scoops Ahoy ice cream parlor. Now this location is actually featured in the Stranger Things trailer. I'll put a little screenshot of it on screen right now as you can see, but yes, Scoops Ahoy is a really cool location and it is apparently from Stranger Things 3. So going inside Scoops Ahoy, you can see it's kind of messy, doesn't really give us too many indications in here that it is 100% from Stranger Things 3, but you kind of get the idea that potentially this location is going to be in Stranger Things 3 from the trailer, and there are a bunch of other leaks in the files which we'll get into in a second. Okay, so while I was editing this video, I actually took this screenshot from the season 3 trailer of Stranger Things and noticed something really strange, and that was the spindles in the background, which you can see there on the left and right, and kind of that window behind them. Now inside the Fortnite Scoops Ahoy, if you go inside of it, you'll actually notice them spindles are there with that window, which to me clearly indicates that we are going to get the Stranger Things collaboration in the next few days or so, which I'm really excited for. And obviously we've got leaked files and stuff which I'll get into, but yeah, it's basically telling us that we're almost 100% guaranteed the Stranger Things collaboration, because why on earth would they actually put that in the background and it to be the exact same as the season 3 trailer? It just makes no sense. Like, why on earth would they have it exactly the same, unless they're just kind of ripping it off, which I doubt, but who knows. So you know, you can see where I'm coming from with that. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with that. Let's get into some of the leaks. Now if you look at these tweets from Fort Tory, he does go over a few different things. The first one he goes and says is Hawkins is a place in the series of Stranger Things ... Hawkins is PD finest, which I guess is to do with the police department, and he seems to be it's a name of a description of a cop in the Stranger Things, and obviously he's never watched it, but then he goes and says how potentially this could be maybe some sort of skin or something related to the actual Fortnite Battle Royale universe, which is pretty cool. Moving on to the next leak, which he actually talks about, he actually says one summer can change everything, and this obviously is from the files, which he's got a picture of here. And then if you go and look at the Stranger Things Twitter, they've actually tweeted the exact same thing, one summer can change everything, again hinting towards that potentially Stranger Things is going to pop into Fortnite Battle Royale, which is really cool. And then his final tweet, which is his most recent one, goes on to explain a little bit further that someone has actually found the files of the Upside Down, turned the battle upside down, and then obviously I think that's a Demogorgon. I think that's how you say it. I've never watched Demogorgon, maybe. I don't know if that's how you say it 100%. I don't want to be 100% certain with that one because I've never actually watched Stranger Things. I've watched season 1, a bit of it, but I've never actually finished the entire of season 1, so I do need to kind of watch Stranger Things and work out what is going on here. But yes, potentially with all these files being leaked, it makes sense exactly what could take place. Now for those like myself and those who have not watched Stranger Things, I'm going to give you guys a little overview of what it is. I'm not going to spoil anything, I'm just going to kind of go over the whole gist of what exactly Stranger Things is. So from what I've read online and from what I've watched myself in like the first few episodes, there are 4 kids kind of searching for their friend, and there's this place called the Upside Down, which is actually kind of another reality, kind of like another world or another realm, a bit like a nether portal type thing from Minecraft, and it's kind of like a separate place where you can go, and it's upside down. There's like monsters, demons and stuff, and this weird kind of place that really doesn't make too much sense to me. And there is this other character called 11 who seems to have some sort of super abilities and maybe could be related to the Upside Down. I don't know. Bear in mind I've not watched Stranger Things, so I couldn't give you guys the exact idea of what's going on. But yes, it seems to be a collaboration coming into Fortnite Battle Royale, which I'm super hyped for. Scoops Ahoy seems pretty promising, and if we were to see a Stranger Things collab, it'd be nice to see some of the skins being added in. Now do consider that the characters in Stranger Things are actually a lot smaller than they are in real life. The actors that play the characters are a lot younger, and obviously this means that the skins for the main characters in Stranger Things is probably not going to be the case, because as we know, all of the skins that have been added into Fortnite Battle Royale are fully grown people. We've never actually had any smaller skins, which is a little bit strange. The height's always the same. Strange. Stranger Things, oh no. Cringe. But yes, you get the idea. These skins probably aren't going to be added in for the main characters. I put a little screenshot on screen now of the characters from Stranger Things. They are assuming to be kids in Stranger Things. Now I know in real life they're a little bit older now since they've obviously grown up, but they will still try and keep them the same height in Stranger Things, because I believe the series only has run for 3 years in the actual time it's set, which is 1983 to 1985. So the kids aren't going to grow that much in that space of time. Obviously a little bit, but not as much as we would assume as they would when they were filming it, because the filming time has been a lot longer than the actual kind of in film showtime. If you get what I mean by that, you might not understand 100% what I'm trying to get out there, but you know, Stranger Things is a really cool series, and I do definitely want to watch it more because it is pretty interesting and it's pretty strange. So definitely go and check it out, guys, if you got some time. I think it may be rated a 15 or 18, so be careful, check the rating. I'm not 100% sure what the rating is of the show, but it is going to be a collaboration in Fortnite Battle Royale, a little bit like we had the John Wick collaboration. I believe John Wick in the UK was rated at 15, so it's strange to see Fortnite doing these collaborations with games or should I say TV shows or films that are actually aged a little bit older than the demographic of Fortnite, because obviously the Fortnite demographic is aimed for people 12 plus. You can play it obviously younger if you're allowed to, if you get permission, but the idea is to be aimed for people who are older than 12. That's what they think anyway on their kind of box cover for Fortnite, if they were to sell it as a box or as a game. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game, and I think it's pretty exciting to see them doing a collab with other stuff. Now we do assume that there are going to be collaborations in the future. I know Donald Mustard himself at a few of the conferences at E3 was talking about how they plan several collaborations to take place in the future of Fortnite Battle Royale, so confirming a few different things there, which is going to be really exciting information. I assume that there are going to be some really cool areas and plots being added in, and maybe even a future Marvel collaboration, which would be absolutely awesome, another future one. So that could be maybe something to do with Spider-Man, or even further down the line when Marvel slowly starts to kind of diverse its films into more of TV shows. We'll have to see where they're going to go with that, but who's excited for it? Let me know down in the comment section down below if you think Stranger Things 3 is going to come into Fortnite Battle Royale. Do you think it's going to actually appear, or do you think it's just a complete myth and what I've shown you guys is just a coincidence, and potentially Fortnite are doing something very similar to Stranger Things but nothing related to Stranger Things? I feel like the ice cream shop here, the ice cream Ahoy, Scoops Ahoy ice cream parlor, is just too much like the save the world, like the Stranger Things one, so that's why I believe it's going to be added in. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and once again, this is postboxpat signing out.